A moving castle appeared near the small town. The girls became very excited when they heard the news. Rumors said that the owner of the castle was very handsome, but he was actually a monster who ate the hearts of pretty girls. However, Sophie did not care about this at all. She felt inferior, and never thought she looked beautiful. At that moment, people in town were cheering for the start of the war. Only she walked alone through the alley to look for her sister. Unexpectedly, she met two soldiers with bad intentions. Facing their harassment, Sophie firmly told them to move aside. But to the two soldiers, her attitude looked very cute. At that moment, Howl appeared out of thin air. He gently moved his fingers, and the two soldiers walked away uncontrollably. Sophie did not know that this man was Howl, but she did not refuse this gentle man. Holding his arm already made her heart race wildly. Then strange sounds appeared behind them. Howl led her through the narrow alleys again and again. Soon the two of them were surrounded.
小心啊！
Sophie never imagined she would experience walking in the air in her lifetime, especially while being held by such a handsome man. To avoid bringing trouble to Sophie, Howl placed her safely on a balcony, and went alone to draw the enemies away. In an instant, Howl disappeared into the crowd. And Sophie felt her heart disappear with him. When her sister learned about this, she was shocked. She guessed that the man was probably Howl, but Sophie, because of her low self-esteem, understood. She could never be Howl's target. Her sister talked about the chaos in town, but Sophie looked completely distracted. After making sure her sister was safe, Sophie decided to return to the hat shop. By the time she arrived, it was already dark. She locked the door and lit a lamp, but suddenly a fat woman appeared at the entrance. She said everything here was tacky, including Sophie herself. Facing such a rude woman, the usually gentle Sophie directly asked her to leave. At this moment, she still did not know that the woman before her was the Witch of the Waste from the rumors. The one who chased Howl during the day was her. She wanted Howl's heart to gain more magic. Because of what happened earlier, she had set her eyes on Sophie. Before leaving, she cast a spell on Sophie that could not be explained to anyone. When Sophie woke up, she found her hands full of wrinkles. She had turned into an 80-year-old woman. To avoid worrying her family, she packed her things and quietly left when no one was watching. She caught a ride and traveled alone toward an empty wilderness.